Earlier this month, the Queen celebrated her Platinum Jubilee with a host of extravagant events. Despite the major historical milestone account, the 96-year-old was not able to attend many of the events due to her ill health, particularly her mobility struggles. Speaking on Royally Us, royal author Christopher Andersen discussed the long-reigning monarch and compared her to her late mother. Royally Us host Christine Ross said, "We really didn't see the Queen too much this weekend, Jubilee weekend, 2 to 5 June. She wasn't able to make very many events, but what do you think the future looks like now that the Jubilee is behind her? Will we see her at some of her, like, Royal Ascot, where we expect to see her every year? Are we going to see her there, or are we going to see more of a step back?" Mr. Andersen said, "I think she is getting much more frail and at this point, Shush is kind of mimicking her mother, in terms of aging." Read more. Second row Prince Harry brutally mocked in Santa Barbara after Jubilee trip. The Queen Mother would be 101 at the time of her death in 2002, but right around this time, in her late 90s, she began to slow down significantly. He added, "Even though I thought the Queen looked pretty good on the balcony there, that exhausted her, it doesn't take much." Mr. Andersen continued, "What's happening now is that we're basically in a regency, the second regency period in all but name. Everything, so much, has been handed down to Prince Charles in the way of duties." Read more. Andrew breaks cover. Duke seen fuming hours after being blocked from big royal event. He accepts diplomatic credentials, he shows up, there's various other ceremonial functions. The author also pointed out how Charles opened Parliament for the first time in May, adding that this was a very significant moment in history. The Queen's absence from the 2022 opening of State Parliament was only the third time in her reign that she was not present. Don't miss Lena Tyndall slaps down Prince Louis as she fiercely defends her snack insight. Prince Louis copied his dad over Jubilee to follow protocol. Report Kate has strongest of bonds with Prince Louis and his playfulness reveal. The two other times were during her final 2 pregnancies with Prince Andrew and Prince Edward. It has been over 2 decades since the Queen Mother died in March 2002. Although she did slow down with royal schedule, the Queen Mother continued carrying out her royal engagements up until just 4 months before her death. Her final public outing was the recommissioning of the aircraft carrier, Ark Royal, at a ceremony in Portsmouth.